using background music in GarageBand. So what we're going to discuss in this video is the use of what we call bed music, which basically refers to background music in any radio or podcast. What this relates to is it must provide a nice bed for your content to sit on top of. So I've just recorded some random audio. I'll play it back for you. Hi, my name is Mr. Balderstone, and this is an introduction to doing podcasting. Okay, so what we're going to do to put some background music into this is to get an MP3 and just drag and drop it in, very similar to how we did with the sampling. The only issue here is where you get your music from, and it's really important that we respect copyright. Okay, and a good way to not violate copyright is to do a search for royalty-free music. Okay, and there are some conditions on the use of this music, but it's generally a good idea to try and go for royalty-free music, or what's called a music that's made under a Creative Commons license. Okay, so I've gone and I've found some music and I've got my MP3 file here. So I've already done that. So I'm just going to go back into GarageBand, open up a Finder window, go to my downloads folder, and I've got it sorted by date added, so it's at the top. And I'm just going to take this and drag it under there like that. Okay, so that will just put the entire MP3 in there, and then I can reposition my other bits and pieces as I see fit. So I'm going to give this a go and see what it sounds like. Hi, my name is Mr. Balderstone, and this is an introduction to doing podcasting. Okay, if you find that your background music is a little bit too loud, make sure that you adjust the volume so that it's at an appropriate volume. Now you're going to need to experiment with that, but it will help for it to make more sense. So I'm just going to play it from here and we'll see what those levels sound like. Hi, my name is Mr. Balderstone, and this is an introduction to doing. Okay, so it's always important to make sure that you get your balance right. Experiment with it, see what works and what doesn't. In general, try and avoid background music that has got too many lyrics in it if it's a point in the podcast while you're talking, just because it can confuse the listener a little bit. But use your discretion when you're going through and choosing your background music, and just make sure that the levels are appropriate. Thank you.